And we had more snow again today. Still snowing, just barely. Was snowing pretty good a little while ago. It's already starting to melt. Last I saw, the end of next week, we could be in the middle 60s for a day or two. And that would be good because I want to get the inside of those fenders and this radiator support painted. Kind of holding me up right now because this is pretty much ready to come out of here. I just got to take everything off the inside of the radiator support, undo the radiator and the AC condenser. Don't really want to pull it all the way out and just leave things hanging there for several days. And it's just too cold out to paint right now. It needs to be up. It'd be nice if it was up to 70 or above, but if we get up in the middle 60s, and if the wind would be in the right direction, get the sun shining in on the other side of that wall there, it's the inside of fenders and the radiator support. I'm going to go ahead and paint it, and if it doesn't turn out absolutely perfect, it's the inside of fenders and the radiator support. And if you watched my last video, you saw that this passenger side fender is had a little bit of damage right up in the front there. This is all bent over. And while I think I could fix that, I shouldn't have to. I paid for a new replacement front fender. I shouldn't have to fix it. So I emailed the place I got them from, and took them a couple of days, but they're going to send me another new fender, and they told me to keep this one. So I'll have this for a spare if I need it, or for a future project. I think I can get that back into shape, but like I said, I shouldn't have to. So kind of in limbo right now on the Bronco. I've just been working on kind of cleaning this stuff up a little bit, and I am going to pull, somebody commented on this too that I should do it, but I'm going to pull this off. I pried it apart in here and it's full of gunk. Pull that off, get it all cleaned out in there. They're kind of known for rusting right in there because they do fill up with dirt and crud and collect a lot of moisture right there, and it just sits there. This side over here didn't even have one. It was just gone, and I think I may do that with the other side, just completely remove it. But really, so far, this is coming apart quite nicely. It's all coming apart a heck of a lot better than my green truck did. That thing fought me every step of the way. And like you saw at the beginning of the video, this is the battery tray, and I sprayed it down with OSPO 2 days ago, and I wiped it all off, primered it, and now I'm just painting it black. Not a big deal, but it will look a little bit nicer. And this vacuum canister right here, I took a mirror and put it down alongside here. It has a little tiny hole in the bottom of it, like a little bigger than a pinhole, but it's a little hole. So I may pull this out and see if I can fix it somehow, or just get a new one. I have one sitting over here that I put together for that red truck, and I think this will work, so I may just stick that on there. It's got the smaller ports on it though. I'm not sure what size these are. Haven't really looked at it very close. I think these are bigger than that, and by God, it does have the smaller little ports on it down there. So I do believe this one would work. This one's in real nice shape. So I think I may pull that one off, stick this one on. Also had a change in plan on the color we're going to paint the Bronco. It's still going to be blue, but it's a different blue. And I'm going to hold off on telling you exactly what that is until I do the inside of the front fenders and the radiator support, and then you'll pretty much see what the Bronco is going to look like. I will tell you, it is a shade of blue, totally different shade of blue than what we were going with. The top isn't going to be white anymore. It's going to go to black. Probably going to end up getting black wheels, and also going to black out the chrome. And we're working on a stripe. The wife wants a stripe down the hood. We haven't got all that quite figured out yet. I actually did think about sanding down the inside of the fenders and the radiator support and just painting them black. Since there is going to be black on the Bronco, the back's going to be black. Might do a black stripe along the bottom. I haven't really decided on that yet. And if I was going to paint them black, I might just sand it down and paint them with some good old Rust-Oleum, but I do think it will look better blue like the rest of the truck is going to be, and waiting a few days to do that, in the end I think it'll be worth it. So I need to put a couple more coats of paint on this, and then I think I'll pull this out and replace it. So I'm gonna get started doing that. I'll bring you back in here, at least when I have that painted. Well, it is the next day. I bought Jessie and George some dog and cat food. However, Jessie doesn't seem to care for hers all that much. It is kind of a cheap dog food, but it's canned food. I thought she might like that. However, she seems like she'd rather have cat food. And the weather outside today isn't too bad. It's, I don't know what it is, middle 30s, something like that. Snow that we got yesterday is gone. Get the heater shut off. So I got that inside fender liner there propped up with a piece of wood. It's a little saggy without the fender holding it up. I'm gonna get under here and I'm just gonna spray these off. So hopefully, of course, my hand is gonna cover the light. So hopefully I can get them off. One thing when you're doing this you might want to pick up is a good supply of penetrating oil of your choice. I use liquid wrench quite a bit. I also use PB Blaster and whatever else I have available, but liquid wrench is what I use most of the time, just personal preference. Now with that done, this should come right out of here. And if you can see, right there is a little hole. So that's no good. And I think before I put this one on, I'm gonna throw some paint on it. I mean, it's not in too bad a shape, but it's out of the truck. Got paint over there. Might as well slap some paint on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I need to swap batteries in my camera. This one is almost dead. I checked that one. It hadn't been charged either. So I'll bring you guys back in just a little bit. Well, to you it'll be right now. So I got the little ports on here taped up and the threads on the stud sticking out of here. The rest of it, I really don't care if I paint this black or this little bracket going down the side. Nobody's ever going to see this anyway, and saves me from having to tape it off. So while I'm waiting for paint to dry, got something delivered in the mail today. With the warmer temperatures that are coming, I thought I'd get myself a lighter jacket of some kind, and what better to get than my own Fox Shop hoodie. This is a zipper hoodie, and it has the newest style on the back. And then it has a channel logo on the front. It has it on the back as well. The hoodie style that I'm wearing, I don't think you can get those anymore, although I could reinstate that. If you want one like this, heater's gonna kick on. I'm gonna have to shut it off here. Color availability on these, there isn't a lot of colors available. What's listed is what they're available in. There aren't going to be other colors available to my knowledge. But if you are wanting a zipper hoodie of your own, or a regular hoodie or t-shirt, channel sticker, links down in the description. So I got this all painted up. I'm going to just slap this back on there, and we'll be done with it. I'm not really slapping it back on there. It's a totally different one. Probably ought to clean these up too. Put the nuts on underneath and we're done. So I got that all hooked back up. I got the vacuum lines connected to it. What are you doing, Jesse? 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 What you doing, pup? Got the battery tray over here. It should be about dried. And in the comments, I've had a few people asking what brand or where I got the replacement fenders and radiator support from. And being that they are treating me right by replacing this fender like I showed earlier, I will go ahead and give them a little shout out here. The name of the place that I bought them from it's Car Parts Warehouse, and you can go to their website, carpartswarehouse.com. They also have an eBay store, and that is where I got these from. And being that they're going to replace that fender, I don't have to send it back or anything. I'd say they're treating me right. That's what they should do. Shouldn't have to get something like that that has any kind of damage to it and have to fix it. You're paying for a new fender, that's what you should get, a new undamaged fender or whatever it is that you order. And I don't know what brand they are. They have a logo on them. It looks like that. And I just can't think there's more than one or maybe two places that produce aftermarket fenders for a 20-some-year-old Ford truck. I imagine a lot of places sell the exact same thing, might slap their own sticker on it or something. I really don't know, but that's my thought on it. So like I said, I'm kind of in limbo right now, waiting for the weather to warm up so I can paint the fenders and radiator support and get everything replaced on here. Being that we're going to be painting the truck blue, I think I may pull these off right now and throw a little paint on them, get them de-rustified. They have a little light surface rust on there. I'm going to paint them black since the truck will have black on it as well. I think I mentioned that yesterday. And I think that'll look better than how they are right now. I also need to order the new bushings for the radiator support. That is something I keep forgetting to do. I need to get those ordered before I can put the darn thing on. And here this week, the new fender should be arriving in, well, the first part of this coming week. And I think I'm going to get these set up and get the insides of them sanded down and just get them ready for paint. So when the weather does turn good enough to paint, which I think there might be one day towards the end of next week, that I can go ahead, get some paint thrown on those. Also want to say real quick, if you have a license plate for the license plate wall or anything else that you'd like to send to the Fox shop, the address is down in the description. She does need a new oil pan put on here at some point as well, and I don't think I'll be doing that this week, but if I happen to run into another time where I get kind of stuck or waiting on things or whatever, I may take that on then. So hopefully here in another week or so, the front end will be back on this, and should look better anyway than it did. Colors aren't gonna match, but at least the metal will be solid instead of looking like that. So that's gonna do it. Give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.